Sony Computer Entertainment America presents a Universal Interactive Studios production.
A game created and developed by Naughty Dog. Crash Bandicoot Warped.
Hello everybody and welcome to Project 20, Crash Bandicoot Warped, or Crash Bandicoot 3 if you will. I'm PwnShop135 and this is a game I am very intimately familiar with because I have beaten this game God knows how many times, and this is the disc that we got when we first got a PlayStation 1. Like it was this and Spyro the Dragon. But I played this intimately, start to finish, 104% all the time. At the entire Crash trilogy, it is the easiest. Because there are so many quality of life changes compared to 1 and 2. So, yep. Nothing much to say, but we're going to go ahead and wait for this demo to finish. That's really stupid. Okay. Yep, just watch Crash play like dog poo. Alright, back to the title screen. Oh, gotta wait to plug the controller back in. Controller's connected. Finicky.
Start to begin.
Okay. New game.
Free at last. Uka Uka is free? No, it cannot be. Evil, great evil has come. None have dared to fail to break Uka Uka even once. But you, Cortex, you have failed me twice.
Great Uka Uka, it was that infernal Bandicoot.
From deep inside my temple prison, I sent you simple instructions to follow. But you lost the gems, you lost the crystals, and I have lost my patience. There is now no other power source left on this planet.
I know we've had a few unfortunate setbacks.
And failed. But since your bumbling has managed to set me free, I am feeling generous. There is still a way for us to amass the power needed to enslave this miserable planet. And this time the great Uka Uka will make sure that you do it right. After many eons, my evil twin, Uka Uka, has been freed from his underground prison. Long ago, I locked him there to protect the world from his malice. Now, free once again, he must be stopped. Children, Uka Uka and Cortex plan to use this time-twisting machine to gather crystals that lay scattered across time. I have brought you here to recover the crystals before they do so. To open the time portal, simply stand on a button and then jump into the portal. Good luck.
Alright, thrust into the game. A lot of backstory that they just kind of tacked on in the third game, that Uka Uka was feeding instructions to Cortex. Kind of nice that they did that. However, playing this game before playing the other two games left me horribly confused. But, yeah. Alright, here we are in the Warp Room. This is our hub area, like the Warp Room was in Crash 2. You can climb on some of these ramparts. In true Crash fashion, we can't just pick and choose. We have to clear each section out before we can move on to the next one. We've got 5 sections here. We have Medieval. I'm going to take a stab and say Arabian. China, Egyptian, and the future. As we can see, Coco is standing there. Coco does absolutely nothing in the Warp Room. Can't talk to her, can't interact with her, can't do anything. If we try and go to one of these gates, yeah, nothing happens. We get denied access. Anyway, gonna come up here in the Medieval Rampart with 5 new levels. Toad Village, Under Pressure, Orient Express, Boneyard, and Making Waves. So we're gonna start with Toad Village.
Crash, crash, crash. Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh, look, I have a mask helping me, too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
Alright. Yes, this is the level from the demo. Pretty easy. In Crash fashion, X is jump. There is no double jump. Square is spin. Triangle is inventory. Circle is crouch, or circle and movement is crawl. These are spring boxes. You bounce on them and you can get Wampas. 5 bounces before it disappears. Keep that in mind. Question mark boxes will have random amounts of Wampas. I don't pay attention to whether or not it's set. That's a checkpoint box. This is a slot box. You can win fabulous prizes, but if you don't react to it in time, it will turn into a metal crate, and you can't get that. The unmarked boxes will yield only 1 Wampa. If you're in the middle of moving like I was and you just press the crouch button, Crash will do a baseball slide. R1 functions the same as circle. And that's the only shoulder button we have access to right now. What I like to do with the baseball slide is I like to do a jump at the end of it, kind of do like a stretch jump. Alright, and that was the bonus area. In bonus areas, you lose absolutely no lives if you fail. But you have to complete it. Okay. I knew that was going to happen. Anyway, but you have to complete the bonus round in order to get the box gem. Crystals, yet again, are our main collectible. don't know if I got that go. Whatever. Alright. Get the box gem by collecting all the gems, and we're out. Right. Crash does his little dance. Alright, now for the next level out of this hub that I despise, Under Pressure. You'll see why I hate it. It is a scuba level. Scuba levels, new to Crash Bandicoot. X has you swim fast. Crash moves with the joystick. Circle and square spin. That's it. That's all you need to know. In true collectathon fashion, if you collect 100 enough of like the coin things, you get coin collectibles. In our case, is Wampas, you get a free life. Point blank simple. Those guys you want to hit when they're small. Here you have to follow this turbine and not get tased. Watch out for these eels. Yeah, I have the nagging feeling that I'm gonna play like crap because I'm so familiar with this game. It's always the good games you play like dog poo, but like the games you have a clear idea. Oh, games that you don't like that you're actually good at. You know, it's a weird juxtaposition. Also, it is part of the Let's Play curse. Play terrible when you're being recorded. Anyway. I don't know if you can hear that. Let me get my controller unstuck. Yeah, this little aqua scooter that we got makes your controller vibrate furiously. I am going to turn the vibrations off, because, yeah. Alright. Aqua Scooter, you want to hold on to it to blast away all these reefs. With Aqua Scooter, square is torpedo, circle is zoom. You don't want to get too trigger happy with the zoom, because it will cause you to tackle headfirst into enemies, and it will destroy the scooter before you're ready for it. You can use that to also destroy landmines, but it gets destroyed in the turbine. I gotta say, I've been looking forward to recording this all week. I know this is only Monday, but I've been looking so forward to recording it. Alright, these landmines will, or these sea mines will tend to track you where you're at. So you want to get just low enough to where it follows you down. And then swim around it. Yeah, sorry if that sounds a bit too loud. That was close. For some reason they made this torpedo, the torpedoes a bit too loud. Anyway, we're done with this level. Alright, there we go. And that's going to do it for this episode of Crash Warped. Next time, we're going to continue through the medieval area. Oh, and we can enter our name. Just for this, we're going to put pt.1. Oh, there's no numbers, so just Pawn Shop. Alright. That's gonna do it for this episode. No, I didn't want to go back to that. And I'll see you guys next time.